Wish all the hashtags like
Good morning. Another mobility video for you. Last week we focused on sort of hips and lower body, so this week the focus is going to be on our shoulders and our upper body. So for those of you who are getting tight shoulders from sitting down, or you're not getting the same exercise that you used to, hopefully this will help. So we're just going to start shoulder circles. You can sit with your legs crossed or whatever's comfortable, it's not mattering too much. So just go for 10 each way. Okay, change direction. Really big circles. Try and focus on pulling down and back at the end so you feel the muscles underneath your armpits working. Okay, sitting up tall, we're just going to go for neck rolls. Okay, good. So we're going to come onto all fours and just going for cat-cow to begin with. So arch your back up towards your ceiling and then pull down to the floor. Just remember to keep breathing when you're doing this. Breathe out as you go down, breathe in as you go up. Okay, good. So staying in that position, I'm just going to roll my sleeves up so you can see my elbows a little bit there. So hands directly underneath your shoulders, or you pull the shoulders down and back. Your elbows should be pointing forward, and then turn them so that they're facing back. Go for maybe 15 of them. It doesn't look like much, but you should start to feel some muscles deep in your shoulders beginning to work as you come into external rotation. Okay, good. Now, we're just going to come onto our back. Feet pulled in quite close to our butt. Hands out to the side, and then, oh, you're a nice wee pop there. Get your knees fall from side to side. Trying to keep your shoulders completely flat on the ground as you do this. You might feel a stretch in your chest and in your lower back. It's really good for both of them. Keep the core engaged as you do this. Good. Okay, so we are going to grab our stick. It can be a bit of PVC, whatever it is, and we're just going to start with shoulder dislocates. So gripping the bar nice and wide, coming over your head like that. Again, you might get some nice pops and clicks as you do it. So if that isn't too challenging, you can take your hands narrower. And we'll go for 10 of them. Good. Now, when you grip your stick at the bottom, bring it over your shoulders like so, keep your elbow close to your ears. Using your other hand, pull down like that. You'll feel a big stretch right way down there. And we're just going to hold this. Okay, change arms. And if you really want to try and improve this stretch a little bit more, you can bend slightly to the side and you will just feel it right the way down here, your full side down. Good. Okay, so we're going to go for a pretty classic weightlifting stretch to help external rotation. We all use it for front rack. So you're going to hold your PVC out in front of you like that, foot in the middle, and you're just going to let it roll to the outside of your forearm. Bend your arm so it's like that. You're grabbing at the bottom, pulling in. Make sure your elbow doesn't come out like this, stay directly in front of you, like so. And you should feel it again in your shoulder. It's not on your shoulder, it's quite deep down in the muscle. We'll hold this for a good wee minute. Okay, swap arms. And you might notice a slight difference from one side to the other. That's absolutely fine. If you play sports that are asymmetrical, which most are, you'll maybe find that there are differences. It's not necessarily anything to be worried about. Okay, so keeping a hold of your PVC pipe, we're going to come down onto our front and we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be doing shoulder dislocates. But believe me, this is pretty tough. So, gripping your PVC as normal, head down, and it's the same thing except we're using our strength to move it ourselves. We'll go for 8 of these. And the last one. Good. So, set your PVC pipe away. If you want to make that more difficult, you can do it with weight. So I think this weighs about 2 kilograms. I've got one that weighs 5 kilograms, but I've not got the courage to try it yet. And we're just going to come to seated, into butterfly. We'll just start hands on ankles on feet, just going for little flutters. Again, despite this being an upper body focus, there is still going to be some lower body. I don't believe in stretching just one body part. I always think that you should look at the the whole body is a unit, and treat it accordingly. We're not a collection of muscles that work in isolation. We're you know, made to do stuff. Everything works together. And then just go for the static stretch. Elbows on knees, pushing down. Sit up tall. Rock side to side. Okay, and we're just going to come out to straddle. And we're going to go for a reach over the top. So elbow on knees or on ankles. Open your chest to the ceiling and reaching over. You might feel that in the hamstrings, in the shoulders, down into the obliques and core. And then face the knee. And walk over to the other side, same thing. And face the knee. Once more, we'll go back to the start. And face the knee. And the other side over the top. And face the knee. Okay, so we're gonna come up to the wall and do a couple exercises there. First one is one that any of my weightlifters will know really well. It's a box stretch, so hands together like that. You can make a little triangle against the wall. Bend your knees, drop your hips, push your butt back and come down in between like that, and you'll feel a really big stretch up through your shoulders and arms. If anyone does weightlifting, CrossFit, gymnastics, calisthenics, that kind of thing, you're really going to have to do this stretch because it is incredibly important to have proper shoulder flexibility, mobility. Okay, now one hand over your back like this. Just push into the wall. Similar stretch, just slightly different. You might feel it in your triceps more. And change sides. Okay, one stretch I absolutely hate, I'm terrible at this. Hands straight down behind you and open your chest, trying to pull your hands back. Now I don't know why I'm so terrible at this, because I do have flexible shoulders, but it might just be because I'm not built for it, or maybe I just need to practice it more. If you want, you can bend forward now. Good. We'll go once more through that. So box stretch against the wall to begin. Rock side to side. Just go a little bit further in. Then into tricep stretch. And we'll swap sides. Okay. And once more, hands behind the back, open the chest, and we'll go into the forward fold this time. Oh, I hate this stretch. Okay, just relax, go hands and ankles, we'll just do a little bit of squat opener to finish. Rocking side to side, feeling your ankles. I would definitely go for 10 twists each way. And just, even if you struggle to hold a squat, just trying to spend, a couple of minutes in this position can really help. Open your hips, stretch your quads, stretch your calves. Good. Take a little bit longer to do any other stretches that you need. If you want to go to my previous video and do some lower body stretching, definitely recommend it. Next week will be a little bit different. It'll be more foam rolling focused than stretching and mobility. It'll be a full body foam rolling session because I know a lot of people have foam rollers and don't really know how to use them. Anyways, thank you very much guys. We shall see you next week.